If you love LCD mirror dashcams as much as I do, you may have noticed that they are sold in two different flavors when it comes to how they are attached to the vehicle. The very first type is of the strap mechanism, and the idea would be that the LCD mirror dashcam is placed on top of the original mirror of the car, and then using the silicone straps it can be secured this way. Now the second style of LCD mirror dashcams will require removing the original mirror, whoop, and then the new LCD mirror gets installed into the original bracket, and that LCD mirror looks like an original mirror from the car because of its direct mount mechanism, eliminating the need for straps. And because most of the LCD mirror dashcams on the market are of the LCD strap as opposed to the direct mount, we have a lot more choices when it comes to features and brands for the strap mechanism style than the direct version. And perhaps you already found the best mirror dashcam for you, but it only has the mirror style mechanism and you prefer the direct mount type. On this video, I'm gonna show you how I convert the strap mechanism from this mirror into a direct mount style. Now, while this dashcam mirror happens to be a band top type, this method will work for other dashcam mirrors as well. Hi guys, welcome back. I am Alex the Car Guy, and on this channel I review cool car gadgets and other accessories that I find for your vehicle. So if those are the kind of videos you like, make sure you subscribe by hitting the button down below to see more videos like this. And as always, I like to remind you that I have placed links in the description down below to the tools and accessories that you'll see me use on this video to convert the strap mechanism on an LCD mirror dashcam to the direct mount style. And this is the kit that I'll be using to convert my LCD mirror dashcam from the strap mechanism to the direct mount style. It has a little arm, it has a little plate for the back of the LCD mirror, and a bag with 4 screws. And this happens to be the Vantop H612 mirror dashcam, but as I mentioned earlier, this process is going to be pretty much the same for other mirror dashcam styles. And the area that I'm going to focus on is in the back in terms of how the straps mount to the LCD mirror. The straps are actually only held with a screw that is concealed by a rubber cover, and as you can see, if I peel that rubber cover back with my finger, the screw is located right there. And with the rubber piece out of the way, I have full access to the screw, which in this case it happens to be a Phillips screw, which I'm simply gonna turn, and I'm gonna be careful to save that screw in case I need it later, and I'll repeat the same process for all 4 straps. And once all the 4 clips are removed, the plate gets installed in the back like so. Now the spacing of the screws is what's gonna determine the size of the plate that I need. And the way to check what size is gonna work for a dashcam is gonna be to measure from the center of that hole to the center of that hole. And I'm gonna take my ruler, and because these are sold in centimeters, I'm gonna use this right here, not the inches, I'm gonna use bottom. And as you can see, this right here, which happens to be the Vantop style, measures 13.5 centimeters. And the second measurement that I need is the distance from this hole to this hole. And I'm simply gonna place the ruler in the exact same way I did before, measuring from the center of the hole to the other center of the hole. And yep, sure enough, this measures 5.9 centimeters. And that's how I know I ordered the right plate, which is gonna match in this direction and it's gonna match in this direction. So what I'll do for you guys to reduce all the measurement and double checking of the size, I'll go through all the mirror dashcams that I have personally reviewed and I'll measure those sizes for you, so the links in the bottom will say this plate is for this brand of this style, this plate is for that brand and that style, and hopefully that will make it easier. However, if you have a dashcam that I have not reviewed yet, you can use the method I showed you earlier of measuring the distance from here to here and from here to here to know what plate is gonna fit that mirror. And for the next step, I'm gonna take the little screw that was holding the original strap bracket and I'm gonna transfer that screw to the new mounting plate. Now this screw right here in some dashcam is gonna be long enough to reach the bottom. In some dashcams it won't be long enough, such as the Vantop. The Vantop one, those has very tiny screws, so they are not gonna be long enough to secure this plate into place. So if the original screw is not long enough to secure the bracket, I need a longer screw, and I got you guys covered. I have linked in the description this nice little kit of many different sizes of screws, 3 different diameters, 3 different lengths. It should cover pretty much any situation. For the band top, I'm gonna use this guy right here, which happens to be the 2x6, and that's gonna fit in here perfectly. Now all I gotta do is install 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. And here's what the bracket looks like once it's fully secure with all 4 screws. And I really like the quality of this bracket. Even the texture right here matches the original texture of the band top. This almost looks like if it was an original band top accessory, which is pretty neat. And the last step is gonna be to install this arm that is gonna mount into the original mirror location of our car. And this simply gets installed right here using the 4 screws that they provided. They go into each one of these holes. But notice the orientation. The part that should be going towards the top is going to be the narrow part. The part that is wider, that should be pointing down. And the conversion from the strap mechanism to the direct mount style is now complete. And look how sleek this looks. In fact, this actually looks better in my opinion than the original mirror, which looks dated. This looks a lot more modern. But let me give you a couple of last pointers that are really important before attempting this conversion. And here's the really important part. Most mirrors are mounted to the windshield of a vehicle using this bracket style. Now this bracket is attached to the windshield with a special epoxy, and then the mirror slides and locks into that bracket like this. The conversion kit uses this style of bracket because it is the most common one, so it will slide in the same way as the original mirror did. But just because this is the bracket that is found on most vehicles, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is the bracket that is gonna be on your vehicle. The bracket in your vehicle may be of a different style that may not be compatible with the conversion kit, but there are adapters out there, and let me show you what those look like. And here's the first potential scenario. If you're driving a Volkswagen or an Audi, your bracket may not look like this. It may actually look like this circle, and the adapter for that circle looks like this, and this basically mounts onto that circle, and now the conversion kit can be installed like normal. And here's the next scenario. You may be driving a Dodge or a Chrysler or a Jeep or a Volvo or some other type of BMW or Peugeot car with an odd bracket. And I say an odd bracket because I have actually a Dodge Neon and it uses the standard style. It does not use this weird crazy looking circle one. But they are telling us here that it is a possibility that you may have a circle. And if you have a circle, here's what the adapter for that looks like. It simply attaches to that circle, and again it changes that into a style that will work with the conversion kit. And here's the last potential scenario. You may be driving a Honda or you may be driving a Subaru, and your bracket may not look like this. You might have this fancy looking bracket with all kinds of designs in there, and here's what the adapter looks for that, and again it simply enables our conversion kit to work as normal. But you may not need to order the specialty adapters. There is a possibility that even though your car uses a special size bracket, that bracket may have fallen off the windshield, and instead of re-sticking that bracket to the windshield, I would stick this bracket instead, because this is a more common standard bracket that is gonna work with the conversion kit and it's actually cheaper. The adapter kit is roughly about $20. These little guys are about $5, $6 a pop. And my final recommendation is gonna be regarding adjusting the mirror up or down or side to side. Remember, this is attached to the windshield with a very strong industrial glue, but even then, I've seen cases when drivers adjust their mirrors and whoop, it pops that off right off the windshield, and that is because there is a tremendous amount of leverage that is being placed on a very small surface area. So what I like to do, I like to adjust this mirror before I mount it, just so it kind of roughly points in the position. I'll go out to the car and kind of simulate that, adjust it again, and then go back, and yeah, that looks about right. And once I have it just about where I want it, then I actually go and install it onto the mirror like normal. And if you guys have any other questions regarding the conversion, please put that in the comments down below. Remember, I also place in the description links to the conversion kit, the screws, the adapter set, and glue for the bracket in case your bracket has come off the windshield and needs to be reattached. If you found any part of this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button to support the channel, guys, and stay tuned as I have a lot more cool gadgets and dashcam reviews coming up. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.